For example, we have this photo in which there are two people circled in yellow, as you can see. So one of them you might recognize, a bit small, but you might, is Jenson Button, the 2000s Formula One driver who became world champion in 2009. To find out who the other person is, we have a clip.
The driver with Button is Milko Mebus, our first guest tonight. Welcome, Milko.
Thank you for having me. Welcome, yes.
Do you remember this photo? When was it taken?
This was taken, I think, 1996. Belgium Championship Formula A.
Wow. Amazing, amazing. I'm not even going to say that I wasn't even born, but we'll leave that. So Milko, obviously you are an expert driver, as we saw from the video, and you've won a lot in your career in the Netherlands, but also in Europe in general. And now you will be at the CCK in the master category. So are you looking forward to this great event, and what do you think about it?
Of course, I'm looking forward to the event. Normally, we should compete in the World Championship this year, but due to COVID, it's not held. So I think this is going to be the biggest race of the year.
Oh, wow.
I really want to compete there. Yeah.
Exciting for us to be compared to a World Championship. Obviously, COVID has disrupted quite a few things, but we hope to be able to put on a very good event despite everything, and hopefully safely as well. So have you raced in Italy before, obviously with your big career?
Yeah, close to Napoli. I don't know.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I know it.
Oh, wow. Okay, so Simone might know it.
It's Sarno, yeah. I know.
Okay.
Sarno, Circuito Internazionale, yeah.
Right.
Yeah, so Simone knows.
European Championship 1999.
Oh, wow. Okay. So you haven't raced at the Jesolo circuit then. Do you know the history of the track, or are you excited about it? Or
I've read about it, and of course I've checked some videos on YouTube, but I don't think I've competed there. But actually, I'm not even sure, because I've been racing for such a long time that I might have, but
it's difficult to remember all the places you've raced in, isn't it?
Right.
Well, it will be a great opportunity to visit Veneto, Venice, the beautiful city of Venice, and spend time with our friends, as we know, Milko. Talking about friends, we also have other photos where you have fun in good company. Just a moment. This. Let's see.
Okay.
It seems that you are not only a good driver, but also a famous playboy. No?
I wish it was true. Yeah.
Wow.
And look this. What are you doing here?
Great. Wow. Love it.
Fantastic poster. Fantastic poster, dude.
Right. Yeah, it's all promotional materials, and of course a big thank you for the sponsors and great ladies.
Well,
good for the sponsors, of course.
Women and motors are the perfect combination. So
exactly. Yeah.
You can certainly have fun in Jesolo. I don't know if you're married now. So
not anymore. No.
Oh, okay.
I'm a free man. Yeah.
Okay.
Perfect.
So everyone in Jesolo, you know, all the girls that will be coming to the event. All right.
Yeah. Let's move on.
Yes.
You're a driver, Milko, who, with many years of career behind you, between Porsche, BMW, two-stroke karts. How did you get to the rental category? How is it going in rental?
Well, I've done rentals. I think 20 years ago or more. You know, during winter time, when the racing season was over, I was rental karting all the time just to be competitive and you know, keep the arm strong. But I think after my last Porsche race, it was 2016. I read about the Kart World Championship that Rico Haarbos has won the championship, and I thought rental karting might be something for me right after the Porsche Cup. So I looked into it and I discovered that it's much more professional than 20 years ago. Then the rental karts were, you know, more tanks than karts. So I looked into it and actually immediately started to compete in the national championship and the world championship.
Oh wow! Amazing. So we also know that obviously you've done all different types of racing, but we wanted to know whether you have one thing that you prepare for events in the same way. So, you know, do you like mentally, do you have a routine that you keep, or do you always, you know, eat the same things, or do you always stay hydrated? You know, some tips for our guests that want to be getting into karting.
Well, of course, I'm not going to tell you what I do.
Okay, it's a secret.
I'm not going to tell the other driver. No. But of course, there's a routine of supplements and drinks, and at least what I can tell you what I do is I want to be alone for a while to concentrate.
Oh, okay.
That's
I guess that helps.
Yeah, a lot.
Yeah, to get in the zone.
Right.
Yeah. Okay. So speaking, obviously, we said we can't tell people how to drive a kart and how to get a career. But what advice would you give to someone who wants to start a career in racing, since you have so much experience?
Well, probably not everyone will agree with me, but it really depends on what your goal is. Because drivers that started in rental karting hardly get into car racing. So, in my opinion, well, I'm not really sure if you should start in rental cars. You know, all the names that you mentioned, the Patrese, Senna, etc., they all started in the outdoor karting in two strokes back then. Nowadays, it's all four-stroke or mainly four strokes. But at least I should say start in the outdoor karting, not in the indoor karting.
Okay, so outdoor is better.
Yeah, you know, when you have your own kart or your own kart team, you get used to tire pressures and mounting your seat in a proper way. You know, so you're continuously busy with the setup of the kart. And when you're doing rental karts, you're not allowed to do anything except for the position of your seat. You know, so it's.
So I guess that's also really important from if you want to get, you know, to the top of the class. So Formula One, I guess you have to learn how to deal with setups and things like that, because they change really quickly, don't they? So
exactly.
Is that
exactly?
Okay.
Yeah.
Amazing. Okay, so I have another question. It's from Simone, but he's really shy, so he's not going to ask it. So he wants to know, what differences, if any, do you notice between the drivers of today and the ones of the past?
Yeah, because we
In
have also this
karting.
photo with Lammers, no?
Right.
So obviously,
Well,
you know a lot of famous drivers, both from today. I'm assuming the young ones you must follow some of it, and the ones of the past. So what big differences do you notice between them?
well, I think the young drivers are way more prepared for instance, interviews like this, or sponsor talks, or presenting themselves to sponsors, or on Facebook, social media in general, etc. When I was young, which is long ago, that was not really a serious part of racing.
Okay, so now
So
it's
I
a
think
big
that's a
part.
big difference. Yeah.
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 Okay, so they're taught from really young to be on camera and answer
Exactly.
questions.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's cool. I never thought about that actually. So it's a really cool thing to mention. So speaking of drivers of the past, is there a particular driver you think should be taken as an example to follow?
Yeah. Senna.
Senna,
Yeah.
What
the
a name!
greatest of all times.
In my opinion, he
Yeah.
is. Yeah. As well
Okay.
as a driver, as a human, and I think
Okay.
that's
Yeah. He
a,
really
a,
was a great human, wasn't he?
yeah. He was
He's
a great
doing
human. Yeah.
a lot of track as
Indeed.
well.
Yeah.
Yeah. He was
So
really, really
for
great.
me, he was a very complete person and race driver. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. That's good. That's good opinion. And what about in the rental karting world? Do you have anyone in mind? Or
Well, that's hard to say
is
actually,
it
because I don't
difficult?
really know the
Difficult.
guys behind the scenes. But I really like Ruben.
Yeah, you like Ruben. So yeah,
Yeah.
you preceded me there because I was going to say that we want to mention a name of our own. And he is described as the best rental kart driver of all times. And we are talking about Ruben Boutens.
Hi, Ruben.
And
Welcome.
he is here with us tonight. Hi, Ruben. How are you?
Hi, good evening. I'm good. Thank you for having me.
You're good? Okay.
Thank you.
Very welcome. We're very happy to have you. So, Milko, you know Ruben, we're assuming, since you mentioned him.
Yes.
And did you know that you will compete against him at the CCK?
Of course.
Yeah. Are you looking forward to that?
I am. Yeah. He will probably beat
And Ruben,
me, but
you are?
I don't care.
He will beat you. We'll see. We'll see. You never know. And what about Ruben? Are you excited to be dueling with Milko?
Yeah, definitely. I have a lot of respect for Milko and his career so far. And it's also a funny fact that always when Milko and I are together in a big championship, it seems like I'm doing good in the final ranking. So it looks like he brings me luck somehow.
Exactly. Yeah.
That's very good. That's very good. Hopefully you bring luck to each other. That would be good.
Yeah.
Right. So hopefully it will be a good Old Dutch challenge, and we look forward to seeing you duel on the track. Thank you so much, Milko, for this interview. It's been really, really interesting to hear your point of view. And
thank you, Milko.
Hopefully see you soon.
Okay, then. Till September.
Thank you, Milko. Thank you.
Bye-bye. Thank you.
Bye. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.